Hey everyone, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, it's been almost 2 years since my last video. The battery acid spaghetti video, the one where um I mixed sour candy with energy drinks. Horrible time, horrible time. Very fun video. In that video, I won't lie, there was a few audio production issues, mostly because I was wearing this balaclava and it kept hitting the mic. So maybe it'd be better if I just didn't wear a balaclava at all this time. Maybe let's make it easier on me in the edit this time, huh? Why don't I put on some cool sunglasses and a nice little hat, huh? Is this what you want? Is this what you wanted? Yeah, I'm taking off the sunglasses. It's cheesy. It's cheesy. It's silly. That's silly. That looks silly. I'm keeping on this though. I like this. So, yeah. It's been a while. It's been almost 2 years since my last video. I say almost. It's more like a year and a half, I think. I can't honestly say for certain how long it has been. I kept track the first few months, but after about 6 months, I realized that this wasn't just a brief retirement. I said retirement somewhat as a joke in that video, but I was somewhat serious. Looking back, I realized that at the time, I got more and more focused on numbers. I was getting more and more focused on how I wasn't succeeding. When the reason why I started this channel was really to have fun. Play games with friends, or just play games by myself, make some funny videos. I didn't think that I was ever going to succeed. And then when I got a little bit of success, I started obsessing over it. I started really, I'm taking off the hat so I can be more serious. Oh, dang it. So I made this channel just to have fun and play games with friends. Just be silly, be goofy. But it started over the years to become more about success. And when I wasn't succeeding after about 5 years, I got more and more discouraged until eventually I made that last video and I said I was retiring. In all honesty, I thought it was going to be like a month before my next video. I still expected to be posting and making videos. I even have a few videos in the pipeline now that I had started then but never finished. But in that time, there have been over 10 videos I have tried to make in the last year and a half that some of them didn't even make it out of recording. Some of them made it to editing, but none of them ever made it to publishing. None of them ever made it to posting. And it was because every time I either thought this won't get any more views, I'm not having fun, or it's not perfect. And it was around the time that I realized that that's what I was thinking, like a few months ago that I was thinking that, but I realized I'm not in this for fun anymore. I'm in this entirely just to succeed. And I realized that didn't make me feel creative. I'd lost the need to make. That's part of why I made this channel too. I felt a need to make things, to follow in the footsteps of my inspiration, my idols. So I made a channel to make my own videos. And I did, and for a while it was going great. But eventually I lost that need to make. And I burnt out a few times while making videos. I did do that to myself. But after that last video, I really burnt myself out from making videos. So I didn't expect to take this long of a break. I didn't think it would be this long before I was sitting in front of a camera again and talking to those 3 dots. In fact, my last video was recorded on my last phone. This is a new phone, so hopefully the video quality is a little bit better. Mostly because my last phone, the battery started decharging and would die in 3 or 4 hours, and that's not really a good thing. Oopsie daisy. Kind of messed it up in the winter a few years back, but that's how it is. So yeah, I didn't think I would be this long between videos. And every month that went on, I would always think, I'm gonna make a video this month. This is the month where I do. This is the month where I finally make my return. And every month as it kept going on, it just got harder and harder to make that first step and to just hit record and start. Because I had to script the video, I had to make it perfect. That's part of why this video is going to be very unedited, very imperfect. I might cut in some images and stuff that's happened in my life, but for the most part, this is a talk. More of a record, even for myself, as to why I am back. That's part of why I'm showing my face too. Also, not gonna be a faceless content creator anymore. I'm going back permanently to showing my face. Yeah. So let's get into what I've been doing for the last few months. That's the main reason why I'm posting. I'm gonna put on my glasses too, so I look more professional. Let's get into where I've been. So, it's been a busy year for me. There's been many ups, many downs. Just yesterday even, my pet cat, yeah. So, I was already planning on making this video beforehand. That almost made me set it back again, but I realized I need to take a step. But yeah, in good news, I'm in college now. Yay! I'm studying to be a hairstylist, so that's gonna be fun. Most of the way done even. I actually only have a few months left. I'm about 6 or 7 months in. 6 or 7 months into the program. It's only a year-long program, and I'm almost done. That's been one of the main reasons too why I haven't been making videos, was because of the fact that I didn't have the time or the energy. I just I'd get home and I'd think, maybe I can record a video tonight, even just a small thing, just gaming. But I just go like, oh no, I gotta study. I gotta look at my perm wraps. I gotta do all this. And I was just like, no, I don't have the time. So I just did. Also, during a lot of that time, I just didn't feel that spark. I felt like I was doing in school. I was finally enjoying creating something that wasn't just videos. I was creating styles and colors. I even actually, funny thing, I have one of my mannequin heads here. We did a class on how to do hair tattoos, and I shaved Bill Cipher into one of my mannequin heads. So this boy is named Bill now. I got some weird looks in the class. Most of the people are doing like lightning bolts and hearts. I did Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls. That certainly was taken a certain way. Yeah. But yeah, I'm still at the job that I had a year ago that paid for the last video. I still have that one sign up that I made such a big point of, but you can also see I have a little bit more on my wall now. That's one of the signs that it's been a bit of a busy year for me. I have a lot more. I'm actually very happy that this shot is only showing my bed because my room is a mess. There's a reason this chair is positioned the way that it is. It's blocking the utter mess on my desk, and there is just a massive mess over here. Also, are those in shot? I should probably blur. Okay, good. Those aren't in shot. Okay. I'm gonna still just slightly move those out of shot because those are a local newspaper and I don't want to get doxxed, so we're not going to do that. Why did I turn on the light? That's gonna mess up the light. I've committed at this point. It's fine. I can just edit it or not. This is a very loosey-goosey video. By the way, yeah, like I said, this video is very loosey-goosey. It's not going to be very well made. The best thing is going to be the audio, hopefully. But yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah. I'm in school. And that's been good. It's been really good to have that sense of consistency. Oh, also, if at any point there's a weird cut in the video, it's probably just because I cut out something that afterwards I realized I shouldn't have talked about. So, yeah. But yeah, it's been good to have that sense of consistency, that sense of something to do every day, something that I'm working towards. And it's been good. I've made a lot of new friends. I've met a lot of new people in my life who I'm a lot happier that I know now. I met some really important people to me that I'm really happy I know. One person especially. I managed to go to America. I visited one of my friends, a person that some of you might actually know, Uno Unlocked. I won't say where, obviously, because I'm not mean and just gonna dox my friend, but I actually managed to visit one of my longest friends from content creation. And that was really cool. It was also a week before the election when I left, so I've wanted to make a video even just saying this, but fuck ICE. They suck. I don't like the current president of the United States. And yeah, ICE is bad. That's another reason, by the way, why I haven't made videos. Not because of ICE. I'm not going to say that they came to my Canadian door and started knocking down, trying to something, but just because of how everything's been recently. I haven't felt like it was time to come back. Things are getting scary. They're getting worse. I didn't think that what the world needed was this, so I didn't come back. But maybe sometimes everyone needs a little laugh. Yeah. So yeah, I managed to do that. I went to some conventions. I did some fun cosplay. I was President Loki. That was great. I've managed to buy a lot of like really fun stuff. I have a coat that's a Canadian military coat from World War II. It's actually behind the camera right now. I'd show it off, but it's really heavy. It's really heavy. I'll probably wear it in a video at some point. I have a coat right there, which is for a James Sunderland cosplay from Silent Hill 2 that I'm working on. I have a lot of exciting stuff happening. I helped one of my friends move to a different city. That was crazy. It was like a whole night. We didn't need to be. It could have been like just an afternoon, but no, I spent a whole night and day over there. What the hell, man? I remember the truck that we saw flipped over. That was crazy. We saw a truck flipped over. out in the middle of nowhere. It was insane. Yeah. I've been to some parties. I went to some concerts. I saw Mother. I saw 3 Days Grace again. That was amazing. Oh my gosh. I saw some really good movies. Sonic the Hedgehog 3, amazing. The Minecraft movie, amazing. And the magnum opus of all, Iron Lung. My sweet Marky Moo. My sweet Markiplier. You're genius. I love you. You are amazing. Genuinely, that was one of the best movies that I've seen all year. I'm really happy I got to see it in theaters. That was an amazing experience. Yeah. I've gotten into some new series. I've watched all of Demon Slayer, still waiting for Infinity Castle to come out on streaming. I finished the series the day that it stopped being in theaters. So I'm watching My Hero Academia right now. I'm on my probably 30th rewatch of Gravity Falls, so that's fun. And yeah, I've been really busy, is the synopsis of all of this. I've had a lot that I've done in the last year, a lot of people I've met, a lot of events I've went to, and a lot of things I've seen. And some things I've lost. But I've been doing, for the most part, good. And yeah, back to talking about that spark. I feel the spark to make again. I feel that need to create again. So the other day, a few days ago, I got that need. I got that feeling in my heart that I needed to make something. I knew that I needed to create. I haven't felt that in years, really. The fact that I felt so wholly like I just needed to sit down and create something. That's why I knew it was time to finally come back. And I knew that if I tried to make a big video again, like the gas station sushi meal, I'm doing that next, by the way. I knew if I tried to make that I would burn myself out and that I would leave again. So I decided I was gonna just sit down, unscripted about it. There's no script anywhere for this video. There's nothing behind the camera. There's no teleprompter. I'm literally just staring into my phone and rambling. That's why this is so destructive. But I knew I had to sit down, unscripted, and just talk. Be honest. Because that's what I've always tried to be. I've tried to be as honest as I can to you all. I know that we don't know each other. For the most part, I'm not friends with most of the people who have watched my videos. I don't know most of the people who have been in my streams, and you guys don't fully know me either. There's a lot of stuff I won't talk about on here because that's for me. But I want to be honest with you guys as much as I can. And that's why what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, that's why when I felt that need to create again, I knew I just was gonna sit down, talk. And yeah, that's what this is. I feel pretty happy with the fact that I have fostered that kind of community, a good community for the most part. We haven't really had anything bad happen. Sure, it's a little bit dead right now, especially the Discord, but that's just my fault. I'm happy that my community can be one, even especially right now with it being so small, that I can know pretty much every person who watches my videos. And And I'm happy with the fact that at the end of the day, I can sit here and I can just ramble on to you guys. But yeah, I felt that need to create again. So I'm going to. For the most part, I'm gonna make bigger projects. Things like my gas station sushi meal. But I'm also gonna try and get back into making smaller stuff. Just things where I play a game for like 30 minutes. So that I don't burn myself out as much and so that I always have something I'm doing. I want to make again. And not for numbers. Not for success. But just because I need to. Because at the end of the day, if I make one person happy, that will have been worth it. So, yeah. Why don't we hold a cheers to the future and to much success and the fact that this is still recording, for sure, and the audio is definitely very good and not messed up. Cheers. Yeah. So, here's to making videos again and to making someone smile. If you've made it this far, by the way, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely day, a lovely week, a lovely month, and a lovely year. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye! I think that was a good take. I think it's time I come a bit mask off again. That's so cheesy. I hate that. I actually hate that. Oh, sorry. I can't do. It's time to come mask off. Take 4. I'm really bad at videos. Going in the outtakes. Okay. Really, I'm taking off the hat so I can be more serious. Oh, dang it. Well, actually, I say that with the Shrek blanket behind me. This is a really serious environment, guys. Am I even recording? This is the problem. The camera. Okay, good. I am recording. I never know if I am. It's going in the outtakes. Getting my soda. Ooh, wait. Move the chair. Frame the shot. Frame the shot. I hit the chair on accident.